Hello everybody and welcome to the Striking Menace channel. Today I will be talking about the Prime Access feature on the game Warframe. Now this discussion will go about how it's really dumb. Yes, those are the words that I chose, deal with it. So, thinking back in the first Prime weapons and warframes that are introduced to the game, they're introduced through the Founders program, which for those of you who do not know, prior to update 10, Founders program was something where it was used, as Prime Access is today, to fund the game, to fund the development of the game. Also with the Platinum system, which is really goddamn expensive for that reason, because it helps them develop the game. So, back then, you had Excalibur Prime, which was an exclusive, and I was like, okay, fine, they need money, so it makes sense that they're giving out an exclusive Prime Warframe. Later on, they gave, I believe Frost Prime was the Fusion MOA one, yeah, I believe so. They started to give that one away if people participated in an event back in closed beta, which was Kill Fusion MOAs. And I don't remember the scorings because I didn't actually participate in that specific event, but I know that that's how it went. And a lot of people got their Frost Primes back then, and it was like, okay, cool, they're going to give these out, I guess, as prizes. I guess that's the point of it. So it's like, oh, dude, that guy was in closed beta. He's awesome and stuff. And then they started doing farming stuff. Like the first one was Frost Prime that they started giving out in void missions. And I was like, okay, it's still a really rare thing. Like the blueprint was really annoying to get. It was 4.5% chance. I believe 5 of freaking 50 or something. I don't know how many people. There were a lot of them. What, 1,000 maybe, even more than that. I don't remember how many people were playing the closed beta. But really, a really small margin of those people actually farmed Frost Prime. Most of them got it back in closed beta. So it actually goes back to the point that is okay, fine, you know, you can get it like that now. I mean, it's still rare, so it's not like everyone will have it. Then they started doing some weird stuff with it. I mean, Mag Prime came out, and as well as Frost Prime, the loot tables got switched. And now they're really easy to farm. In 1 week you can farm one of those dudes. It's really easy. It really is. So I don't get what they were going at with that. And then they replaced the Founders program, which is my main topic of this video. They replaced that and they turned it into Prime Access, which makes people be able to buy the goddamn things. So instead of being there were already a lot of them because they were easier to farm, but they were still what, if you were really unlucky, a month to farm them, excuse me. And what did they end up doing with it? I just oh god, I forgot where I was going with this. And so they ended up just selling those, so it would be a demerit, so to speak, because people would farm these, they would waste their time and effort into farming them. I can understand their Platinum system where it's oh, I don't want to farm something that some person might have 3 hours to farm, so I'll just pay $5, fine, that's fair. But when you put something out where it's oh, I farmed a month for this, I'm so happy that I have it. Oh, but wait, that guy's mastery level 1, he doesn't even know what he's doing and he already has it. Why? Because he spent 60 bucks. That's really weird to me, I don't get it. And the same, not the same, but it actually connects back into their trading system, where it just implemented a lot of the Prime stuff, actually all the Prime stuff, excuse me. And I don't see the point to that, because that will just diminish sales as soon as people get that they can just sell that kind of stuff. It's so dumb, it really is. Because after a certain point, people will see that other people will buy this for real money. So what they will try to do is actually just pick all of that stuff up. They will just farm all the parts of Ember Prime, Rhino Prime, all of them. And then they'll just sell those for real money on a blog made by them, for example. They'll just trade those. That's how it will go. And by then, they just actually harmed themselves in the process with that. Prime Access supposedly was to make them money. And all it's doing is demeriting those that actually farm it and give a reason for people not to buy it with the new trading system that was implemented as well. Because people, if someone is going to spend 60 bucks or even 100 bucks, which I believe is the highest bid you can go, if someone is going to spend that just to get primed weapons before someone else, they'll probably just ask someone that has farmed them, pay like 30 bucks for everything, and they'll waste less money, and the money doesn't flow through your system, so you end up not getting as much. So I don't actually see the point to that. I really don't. It's really a weird situation they're putting themselves into. Like, the only things that I would like to be seen, like, happen are two. The first one, the trading system was great when there was just mods and keys. Yes, I would love to see, like, a system where you could trade with your friends and stuff, but, like, there's no way that they could do that efficiently without actually having people that would exploit the system and sell stuff anyways on it, illegally, that is. So I think they should just leave it as modules and keys, because that will not incentivize as much people to do so. God. That taking apart the Prime access, I think it's really dumb, like, how they are doing it. Like, they could just stop flat out making Prime frames farmable and just sell it as, like, a skin, because that's pretty much what Prime Warframes are. They're skins with one added effect, which is the void, like, traps that you can absorb energy from, and plus one polarized slot. That's all they give. Otherwise, they're exactly the same frame. No cosmetic changes in attacks, nothing. They're the same goddamn frame. So why not just sell those as, like, a freaking, like, just Prime access only, you know? That's how they should have done it, I feel. Like, God, it just makes more sense that they would do it as a promotional thing, because it's pretty much a skin that they're selling to help the game. And you're like, okay, fine. And if they're not doing that, if they're letting people farm it, and it takes a crap ton of time to farm it, then goddammit, don't give the same thing to people who pay for it. Like, just give some merit to those that actually play your goddamn game. They spend platinum, but they like to earn their things. That's how it works. Like, seriously. I don't see the point to it. It's so dumb. They could just... Oh, God. Really, Jesus H. Christ. Like, seriously, why... Like, in Prime Access, if they're gonna keep doing this like a farmable thing, then just why you do this? Like, just either stop farming it altogether and give it as a promotional thing for those that actually support your game, or, like, give the people that actually farm for it something worth farming. Like, it's so useless. You're like, yay, I farmed this, but that douchebag has the same thing as you, and all he did was pay 60 bucks. Like, seriously, why not just, like, make some differences at least between the primes? Just freaking makes no logical sense. Like, people are playing your goddamn game, other people are paying for it. Yeah, I get that. But it's not fair for those that actually spend their time in a game that's all about grinding. That's all you have there. And you have no merit in grinding the hardest things to find. There is no merit in it, because people can just buy it. Like, seriously, what's wrong with you? Don't give the same things that you give in Prime Access to the things that you give when people farm them. Like, take the polarized slots out, or give it a really barfy color that you can't change with Justin Bieber and I love spiders written all over it. Like, something like that. It's just not fair. But anyways, that is the end of this goddamn rant, and it has been terrible, as you have heard, and I don't know why you've heard this, but I hope you enjoyed it, and nonetheless, like, dislike, subscribe, don't subscribe, and comment, like, do discussions, debate my ideas, because they're really far-fetched and really dumb, and I actually would like to discuss some of these things with people who'd have this a lot more in mind than I do. But anyways, guys, that has been it. It is the end here with me, which I still don't know what name I should use in this channel. So let's say my name is Menace. Okay, why not, right? Or Poison, because that's a good band. Yeah, Poison. No, fuck that. It's Menace. Bye-bye. Yeah, guys, I almost forgot. In the end of my videos, I'm gonna put some really awesome tunes. So for the rest of this awful gameplay of Warframe, yes, quite, I'll be putting up a music that is one of my personal favorites of all. If you do not like dubstep, then you better back off. This is Savant ISM from the album ISM. Enjoy. Bye-bye.